Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today we are building London townhouses, and this is for the new for rent pack, which is coming out in early December. I can't remember the exact date off the top of my head right now, but you can currently build units and convert them to be the correct lot type when the pack comes out. So you can go ahead and build stuff like I am now. And when the actual things comes out, I will convert them to be apartments. So for this particular build, like I said, I am doing London townhouses. I am doing 3, but they are split into 2 each one. So there is actually 6 units here, and I believe the max you can have is 6 units by looking at the previous trailer that came out. And I think, like I said in my previous video, I don't know 100% because I do not use Twitter, but I feel like I've seen another video that says the sim gurus have confirmed that it is 6, so please correct me if I am wrong. Like I said, I don't use Twitter. So I love the look of these London townhouses. They are absolutely beautiful. I am not from anywhere near London. I am from the opposite side of the country. Up at the top, I am a northern girl, but I have been to London many times, so I sort of know what things look like from the outside. When it comes to the inside, I haven't got the foggiest, but I'm just going to do whatever I like. I will be doing the interior, but it will be a separate video, and I know I've done this a few times where I'll do a part 1 of the exterior and a part 2 of the interior, but never get around to doing part 2. I have already started filming part 2. I have one of the units completed, which is the bottom left one. So that person has the basement and the main floor when you walk in, and then you have to go upstairs to the next unit. Like I said, they are split into 2. The only one that is slightly different is the one on the right hand side. I have done it 3 floors after the basement. 3 floors? 4 floors after the basement, sorry, instead of 3. So the person that's living on the top 3 floors will have 3 floors instead of 2. And I might do a family in this unit, whereas the other ones I feel like would be more like a couple, because it'd be a little bit of a tight squeeze to get a full family in. Is there any sort of styles you would like to see in these builds? Like I said, I've already done one, and I've gone for more of a modern bougie, like it's all black and white with gold accents. It's quite fancy. But if you want another style in one of these apartments or units, whatever you want to call them, let me know, because people are going to style these in their own way. So I'm happy to do loads of different styles in here. I do want to do one that's quite vintage eclectic, because I feel like that would really work for one of these builds. Maybe the right hand side one, I don't know why, that just gives me the feels. I think it's because I do a red door. That the only thing that's making me think it's a little bit eclectic is because it's a bright colour. Also, I had to cut out so much footage of me just trying to pick doors and windows, because I just couldn't decide on which ones I wanted, and I wanted them to all be different. Because when you look at the townhouses like in images, the windows are never the same. Even on each floor they are different. They tend to get smaller the higher you go. So that's what I'm trying to go for here. I also wanted the windows to suit the vibe, and I couldn't find ones that sort of fit and worked well. So I think I finally managed in the end. I do change some of the windows soon because they weren't quite working. The ones in the middle, on the middle house with the red brick, they're all fine. I really love the ways all of them look. I also wanted to create different heights for these. So for this one, I have faux dormers, which I put on soon, and this styler roof with a flat bit in the middle. On this left hand side one, I do half walls, and I don't end up raising the platform like this, and I don't end up having a roof. I have one of them bits of roofs that go on the end. You will see at the end, or if you saw it at the start, it has like a curved bit at the top, just to add some interest. And this could be made into like a rooftop something or other, because I have left it open with the half walls that go around. I know I've deleted them right now, but I do put them back in. And the one on the right hand side, like I said, is 1 story taller, and I was going to do it where it was just one side of it was taller, because I've seen a picture of these houses I'm doing. I've changed them up so they're not exactly the same, but it's really odd. There's like a flat bit and then a floor to the right hand side. It looked really odd. I tried it in The Sims and it didn't quite look good, so I was like, right, I'm just going to do a full floor to give us some different heights going on. And I added some friezes. There are different friezes on each building, because if you look at the builds in real life, the friezes are all different. It's so bizarre that they are all different. Even on different floors they are different. I think I ended up keeping mine all the same. I do change that middle one because I wasn't like the love of it. It looked a bit too chunky. But yeah, even on each different floor the friezes were different. It's so bizarre, but it's so beautiful because the architecture's done really well. I also had to add loads of flower boxes in the little balcony. They're not real balconies, but the little balconies that go around each window with the metal things on, just to make things look interesting, and that is a thing that's very prominent in the London townhouses also. What I wasn't liking is the split between the houses, where it's just like the brick just automatically changes, so I think I do add it in later on, and I don't know if you see it. There's a thing, I think it's from Jungle Adventure, it's like this little 2-brick thing, and I place that between the houses and it just breaks them up slightly so they're a little bit different. I also end up adding some stairs to the basement section down here on the outside. I wasn't going to, I was just going to do it so you can only enter from the inside, but looking at images, a lot of them have some stairs. So I just did one set of stairs and the whole, so you can go down the stairs on the outside and it opens up to the full thing down below, just because I didn't want to take up too much space with the stairs. I wanted to make sure I added some greenery on this so it didn't look so plain. So each building has its own set of greeneries. So for this one, I went for ivy, like climbing and growing on it. On the center one, I have this flower. I don't know what type of flower it is. It's just like a red flower going and growing up through it. And the one on the left hand side, I did some wisteria because these were sort of prominent flowers that I did see growing on them. Maybe not the one with the red flowers, I didn't really see much of that, but I wanted something to look a little bit different. So I added the red because I did the red in the little flower boxes on the front, so I just wanted to tie it all in together. So I'm adding some wisteria here. I think I do change it up because it just wasn't working for me, so I end up using a big piece on the corner instead. So here's me changing it up and adding a bigger, larger piece on this corner because I just felt like it filled it out more. I think I do add one further up too, so it almost reaches the top. And then I did end up doing a lot of detailing off camera just because I feel like it takes me a long time to sit and go through the catalogue. I was literally checking through everything, and I moved the house back a little bit because I wanted to add some bikes parked up outside and obviously a red telephone box because it's a must. It's a British build. So here I am adding the little white like bricks between the houses just to break up, and I think this really added some extra detail. But that is it for this build. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!